I don't want to sound like a hater. Okay, this sucks. Don't do this. Does your martial arts class look like this? Is your kid in a martial arts program that this is what they're doing? Because this is not what they should be doing at all. Look, I've heard all the excuses for forms, punse, kata, patterns, haolu, whatever Asian word you want to use to make this thing sound cooler than what it actually is, which is just learning a bunch of moves and a pattern and stances that they're never going to use in a real self-defense situation. This is not a good use of your kids' time. Look, kids go to martial arts class for like 80 minutes a week. And if you spend a considerable amount of time on this, which you have to because they're hard to do, because they're designed for adults, you're wasting your money. This is not a good use. Like, I feel like it goes without saying, and I cannot believe I have to say this, but like there's this expectation from parents when they sign their kids up for martial arts that they're going to learn martial arts, martial of war, right? They're going to learn how to defend themselves a little bit. And if you're spending a significant amount of time on this, they're not learning that. Okay. When is the last time you saw someone do a rising block in a fight or did a cat stance? Or it's ridiculous. And you always have some karate nerd pop up online and be like, oh, I did it and I got attacked outside by five guys. No, you didn't. You're lying. And this is not self-defense. And it's good technique, I guess, but you can get good technique from doing a lot of other things. You can do it from pad work, you can do it from hitting the bag, from sparring, as long as an instructor knows what they're doing and they're kind of putting a constraints based approach on that type of sparring, whatever. But this is not it. And if this is what your class looks like, parents, I would implore you to go and check out some other schools. In particular, a school that's teaching more modern techniques like kickboxing, Muay Thai, Jiu-Jitsu inspired. Even karate with like a Dutch kickboxing background is way better than this. Just make sure the school has a character development program, because these schools, I will say, the one thing they do really well is they have really strong character development curriculum in place to make sure that your kid is not only becoming a good martial artist, but becoming a good member of society. And a lot of times, jiu-jitsu and kickboxing schools lack that. At Impact Martial Arts, we don't. That's what makes us awesome, is we have both, but a lot of schools don't. So make sure that your kid doesn't do too much of this, or they're going to get beat up by bullies at school, and that's going to be embarrassing.